Scott, tu as laissé tomber les gants à quelques reprises cette saison. Ton plus gros combat, ça serait lequel?
Well, the problem is I think I have, and I don't know why. I mean, I was talking to Kerry Fraser this summer, doing stuff. I've dropped the gloves probably, I don't know how many times, 10 or 12 times, but, and my teammates can attest to this, I probably lead the league in getting 4-minute roughing things. And for the fans out there, there's nothing worse than dropping your gloves and then having to go to the box with a 4-minute penalty, because not only that, the whole guys on the bench are just sitting there waiting to give it to you. I mean, it's just, so actually when you get a 5, I was actually kind of happy, like, see, the best fight, toughest fight I ever got to was, I told all the guys my rookie year that, you know, I played in the Western League, you kind of got to show your mark, prove your mark, and I fought Tim Taylor on an ESPN game against Devils and the Rangers, and I mean, I beat him up so bad that I'm just sitting there giving it to him, and I come in the locker room and I'm all the guys and I told you I could fight. I'm right there and they're all smirking around, and I go to Randy McKay and I'm like, Smacky, did you see that? Like, I told you I could fight, and they couldn't hold it in anymore. While Taylor dropped the gloves, he got a couple punches in me, and Lau Odie came over and grabbed his arm. So the poor guy had one arm. I didn't even know it, so I basically was just, you know that is. So I was beating him up on live TV, but everywhere in the room. So it humbled me, and and then I.
So that's how it started. You scared everybody that night.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the main thing was because I remember coming into the room and showing the guys that told you I could fight. I told you, and then finally they couldn't hold it anymore, and they let me know, and I just sat there like, oh jeez, like poor guy. I felt bad for Timmy Taylor.
Qui est le joueur le plus salaud présentement dans la Ligue nationale?
Probably Lappy. Seeing his act, I don't know too much about the West, but Lappy's right up there. I don't even know if he's the dirtiest guy, but playing against him, he's one guy that
you don't want to play against him.
He got under my skin to the point where I dreaded playing Montreal just because I had to hear this kid. I didn't have no clue what he's saying, and it was one of those guys that just nonstop.
Est-ce que Max te parlait en français sur le patinoire?
He probably was French or English, but the way Lappy talks, he was talking his own language, so he's right up there. He gets under people's skin, and but hey, there's some other guys I'm sure that are right up there.
Scott, c'est la question la plus importante, la question qui me revient toujours. Les gens veulent savoir qui est le plus grand entre toi, Gianta, et Michael Camilleri.
Well, if we weren't here on this show, if you weren't such a big guy, I'd probably punch you, rip the sign off, maybe throw the camera while you're down, and then try to get a golf ball, maybe throw it at your head. And the fact that I might leave right now that you even asked that question, like, I mean, those guys are, it's not too often. I think that's why people don't realize that, why me and Gianta, it is nice when you do get to be out there with Gianta and Camilleri, because I never really got to feel what it's like to be 6'4", but when I stand next to those guys, I mean, those guys are like 5'5", and I'm a solid 5'10". So the fact that you even asked that, I mean, yeah, that's just terrible.
Hey, it wasn't me. It's the
yeah,
people.
well, I
you want to know. You want to know.
So yeah, the fact you even asked that, I'm insulted, because those two little midgets are, and Gio knows it and Cammy knows it, but it is, I love being in the national anthem next to them, and I love, anytime I get the camera, I try to stand next to those two, so.
Scott, merci beaucoup.
Fuck you.
You come back anytime with your 5'10" here on the show, okay?
I'm 5'10", legit 5'10", and like I said, hopefully your questions are better, and whoever's writing the questions, we can work on that, because merci beaucoup, and here we go.
Thank you.